Hello and welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to set up external license validation in a BoldDesk chat workflow using webhooks. This will facilitate dynamic routing based on the validation results and make sure that only authorized users can access specific features or services. To get started, log into the BoldDesk agent portal as an administrator and navigate to the admin module. Next, go to the chat module. Open Workflows in the Automation section and create a new workflow using the Conversation Created trigger. For instructions on creating a new workflow, check out the video linked in the card above and the description below. On the Workflow Designer page, click the Edit icon and select the initial block. To collect the customer's email address, use the Get Customer Details block. After collecting the details, you need to trigger a webhook validation. So, click the Add icon, choose Actions, and then select Trigger Webhook to open the webhook configuration panel. Here, provide a name and a description, which is optional. For webhooks, you need to set the request type. There are 5 request types. The GET request fetches data from an external system, whereas a POST request sends data to an external site. The PUT request updates data, while the patch request partially updates the resource. The delete request can be used to remove a resource. For this example, I need to validate an external license, so I set the request type to GET and then specify the destination URL to send the data for validation. You can also insert placeholders related to agent, chat, contact group, and requester in the URL structure using the Insert Placeholder option. Next, you need to configure the response field mappings to map the API response data to user-defined temporary field names that you can use later in the workflow. So, enter the field name and the mapped variable name. Click Add to save the webhook block. Based on the status of the webhook response, the workflow branches into 2. For successful API requests, add a conditional branch with the branch via condition block. Enter the name and define the condition is licensed user is true. Click Add to save. If the condition is true, set the conversation priority to high using the Set Conversation field block, followed by a Send Message block to send a confirmation message. Then conclude this path with an Exit block. Next, if the condition is false, set the priority to medium and end the path with a confirmation message. For failed API requests, set the priority to low, send the appropriate message, and end the path with an exit block without any branching. Finally, activate the workflow. Now when a user opens the live chat, they can validate their license from an external website, and then, based on their validation status, the conversation priority will be set. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates. Thanks for watching.